Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us today. I'm so glad that you're here as we continue on this journey of self-expansion and growth. If this is your first time, welcome. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Your support here helps spread the word and grow this community of self-reparenting. Now for a few updates. First, I'm excited to introduce our Patreon community, where for a small monthly fee, you can join us for 3 weekly reparenting support meetings. Sundays, we have a guided meditation for emotional grounding. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion for deeper discussions and growth. And on Thursdays, we have open topic conversations for real-time support on any topics that may come up. You can find all of the details about what's included in this community by going to the Reparenting Daily website and checking out the community tab. In addition, we now have a WhatsApp support group, a global network of fellow travelers available anytime you need encouragement, guidance, or a simple connection. This is just one of the many ways we're building a strong, supportive space for your reparenting journey. The next announcement is that I've just released my first few books. The first is the Reparenting Daily Journal, a structured 365-day guide to help you work through reparenting day by day. Starting in 2025, each month focuses on a key theme with weekly sub-themes. The Reparenting Daily podcast episodes align with the journal, making it an interactive and immersive experience to help you stay focused and ensure real progress this year. Now for the next announcement, I'm thrilled to introduce Fairy Tales for Reparenting Daily, a collection of 3 books inspired by Jungian analysis, mythology, philosophy, psychology, and most importantly, the work of Marie-Louise von Franz. These short, simple stories are designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and experience healing through storytelling. What makes these books unique? Well, at the end of each story, there's a deep dive analysis exploring its themes, explored by journal prompts to help you reflect on how these lessons relate to your personal journey. All of these books are now available on Amazon, so go ahead and take a look and support this project. Reparenting is a journey of growth, iterative change, and continuous improvement. Much like nurturing the bonsai tree, it requires patience, care, consistency, and attention. Thanks for being here and supporting this work, and for committing on your journey of self-expansion. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is an article entitled 15 Tips for Making a Routine You Actually Stick to. It's from Wondermind. It's a blog. You'll find a link in the show notes. Just as a reminder, we're in April, and the theme for this month is developing structure and discipline. We're in week 2, which is April 8th until the 14th. And the theme for this week is building supportive routines. 15 tips for making a routine you'll actually stick to. You might know people who lift weights, make breakfast, work on their novel, and probably contemplate world domination all before sunrise. Or maybe you've seen the GRMW and 5 to 9 after, and 9 to 5 videos on your social media feed. Maybe you've spiraled, as one does, about how to create your own sort of routine. And here we are. While your regimen doesn't have to be that intense, building a daily routine of any kind can help you meet your goals, stay organized, and less stressed about making decisions, explains therapist Risa Williams, author of Get Stuff Done Without Stress, and a professor at Pepperdine University. Plus, creating a routine will give you a sense of control that enables you to cope with chaos, says therapist Shakoto Tate. Something you can relate to these days, perhaps? If you want to learn how to build a routine, these therapist-backed tips will help get you started. Just as a reminder, I'll read through a few of these and you can check out the article for the remainder. Number 1, be your own motivation. While those GRWM videos are weirdly satisfying, attempting to live your life like one is so much less so. That's because we can't count on cheers, likes, or even envy from others to fuel our habits, says Williams. Instead, we need internal sources of motivation that fuel this routine. Maybe you want to feel more in control of your day or less rushed before and after work. Those kinds of goals can feed your self esteem and confidence, she adds. Number two, set intentions you can crush. The most important part of creating a routine is identifying the goals you want to work towards. Once you know that, it'll be easier to pinpoint the habits that'll get you there. And it's never a bad thing to make those goals very realistic. Because if you feel like the outcome of your new habit is doable, it's easier to believe in yourself. Then you may be more motivated to keep going, says psychoanalyst Samantha Zhu. Another way to set the bar lower on the whole fresh routine thing in a good way is by giving yourself a chill time to achieve your goals. Having ample time to adjust to a new habit can help you begin and maintain an effective routine, says licensed psychologist David Sal. Let's say your goal is to develop an online presence across multiple social media platforms so you can get your dream social media job. If you currently stink at posting regularly, don't set out a hard launch with a new vibe within a month. Instead, focus on routine posting more consistently to IG and build your content creation cadence from there. Then, you can progress to developing a routine that helps you post regularly on all platforms. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. This reading is a perfect combination of April's themes, developing structure and discipline, and it flows seamlessly into this week's focus on building supportive routines. What makes it especially relevant is how it humanizes routine building. It's not about perfection or performance, but about creating something sustainable and meaningful for yourself. These therapist-backed tips remind us that discipline isn't a rigid force. It's self-respect in motion. It's self-love in motion. By setting small, emotionally aligned goals and starting with the bare minimum, we learn that structure isn't about showing off. It's about stability, self-trust, and emotional regulation. These routines aren't just checklists. They're safety nets we weave to catch ourselves when life gets chaotic. From a reparenting perspective, this message is gold. If you grew up without consistent care or routines, this kind of guidance helps you become the caregiver you needed. It shows you how to slow down, listen to what you actually want to feel, not just what you should do, and take small steps towards that consistently without shame. The tips about emotional goals, bare minimum starts, and self-motivation are the exact tools a loving, supportive parent would teach. Now, as adults reparenting ourselves, we get to give that structure back. This time, built with care and not control. As we look at the journal prompts today, number one, what is one feeling goal I want to experience more of this month? And what small routine need I help? What small routine need help me get there? And number two, if I parented myself like someone I truly loved, what routines would I help myself build? And number three, what's the one goal I've set in the past that was too big or facing some pressure? How can I simplify it into something emotionally meaningful and sustainable? As always, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself, and please do be well. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please go ahead and find a space where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Take a moment to simply be with yourself. Focus on your breath and gently connect with each part of your body. If thoughts arise, don't let them overwhelm you. Just observe them without attachment. Imagine them as leaves drifting down atop a river. passing by without needing your engagement. Stay present, grounded, and open to this moment, no matter what time you are listening and practicing this meditation. Namaste.